So I am so excited right now. I think we are gonna adventure out for the first time by ourselves, like completely, like no ride, nothing. We're gonna take the bus, and I think we are gonna go have dinner at the Mexican restaurant, and I'm excited. When I got him, one of the things I was so excited about having a service dog was, I mean, obviously my independence, but then just being able to go out to a restaurant by myself and eat, and so I decided tonight would be a good night for that. We've just kind of been lazy today besides the park. So I think that is what we're going to do. So I'm going to vlog it because it's our first time and I'm really excited about it. I'm going to put on a dress. Probably this dress with, like, I have leggings, but they're more like sweat, kind of like they're warm leggings. So I'm going to get all fancy. He's got his new toy, but I'm so excited. I think we're going to do it. So stay tuned to see if we make it there or if I panic and decide we're not going to do it. Huh? Yeah, are you excited? He knows I'm excited. I can tell. It's like, okay, time to play. Mom's happy. So, okay, my date is ready and he's cute. And I brought some biscuits. Oh, yeah, normally you're supposed to bring it for the girl, but that's okay. And so I don't know if you can see me because it's facing forward now, but I'm in a dress. So, yeah, I may have just flipped this around. I'm not sure. Good thing I'm a good editor back. I can turn it around if I need to. But, yeah, so we're going to get going. I'm not going to take many clips on the bus because I need to focus on where we're going since it's my first time going here. So, it's doing good, though. Trust me on that. Good boy. So we made it. I already ordered. Got beans. I think it's zoomed in. Oh, no, it's not. Got beans and I ordered, and I'm proud that we made it. There were 2 busy streets. I don't like crossing streets, but thank goodness Patches had his tasks to guide me across, and we did it safely. Now he's doing it. That's okay. I don't care if people don't think he's trained because he's doing this. I need it. I was literally like shaking. Excited. I'm just nervous, but doing good. Still doing chin, but I got my meal. Bean and cheese burrito. That's all I get here, but it's delicious. It came so fast. It comes really fast when you're just one person, I guess. Good boy. Good boy. I'm not making him talk because I need him to work, so that's what he's doing this entire time, but good boy. It's so good. It's like so delicious. My favorite restaurant on the planet. Good boy. Alright, all done. Got my chips. I ate all my food except for the chips. And finally down for the first time. Because I've needed him to task, and then I come down and I was like, okay, well, I'll lay down now. Good boy. So now he's taking a break for a minute and eating his biscuit while I take a minute break. I'm really proud that we were able to do this. I just wanted to give a tip for restaurants. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. My hand over the microphone. It might be. I'm not quite sure. Have my hands full. Oh, got these. Okay, there you go. So he's eating a biscuit, by the way. I don't know if I said that. For doing so good. But whenever I eat at a restaurant, even though I was by myself, I request a booth and I always say, but I have a service dog, so it would be nice to have room around me, because often if I don't do that, then they'll put me in like small tables where I'm like, there's no way this dog can tuck under that. He's a pretty big dog, so I like places that have room. I also like places in the back or in corners. I know they technically can't segregate me, but as I've said, I do it to myself. I always ask for, although there were a lot of people around me because I came here at dinner time, so everyone showed up right after me, but I always like places more away from people just because I just respect that there can be dog allergies. No, you can't get denied for that, but I just kind of try and do my best to make sure that he's all good with that. So I'm really proud of him. Okay, wait, yo. He doesn't actually have to go right now. Yeah, you can actually, well, here. Let's go right here. So yeah, I think that's all I was going to say. I'm not really sure what else I would say, but anyways, I'm really proud of him. Now we need to figure out how to get home. Actually, I might stop by my mom's and go for some of these chips. I'll talk about it more at home when I calm down and think of what to say, so bye. Hello everyone, so this is going to be the end of today's vlog. I'm just going to talk about it for a minute. I don't know how long this part's going to be, but I just wanted to talk about some things. So I know I didn't film too much at the restaurant, and that was because I was so nervous. I mean, you know, I've been places alone with him, like restaurants alone with him, but I've never like taken the bus there and like did it completely alone as a full-grown adult. It's always been like, you know, my mom dropping me off, my friend dropping me off, like it's always been other people involvement, and so it was my first time taking the bus somewhere other than my mom's house by myself, and it was my first time doing a lot of things by myself with him. So, I didn't film too much because, like, I picked up my water when I got there and I was shaking. Like, I was so excited, because before I even had Patches, just the thought of having a service dog, I always thought about being able to do things myself, by myself alone, going to things like a restaurant. This is my favorite restaurant. I remember envisioning me and my service dog sitting there, him looking up at me, you know, tasking, doing all the things. So I was so excited to, like, fulfill you know, like 3 years ago now. Well, actually, like 3.5 years ago is probably when I first thought about a service dog. He might play, that's fine. He's off. Like, in terms of, you know, obviously, he's not working, so he can play. I'm tired and my lungs kind of hurt, so sorry if this, if this is kind of, you know me. But yeah, so I was so excited, but that does not mean that my anxiety disappeared, or my panic attacks disappeared, or my health conditions disappeared. That doesn't mean anything disappeared. That just means I was really excited, which sometimes makes my other things worse in return. Obviously, I'm not going to say all my conditions because I don't really do that online. I don't say everything I have. I just say certain things here and there. But, so yeah, so I was really excited, but I was still really shaky. So that's how come I didn't film too much, was because I was so nervous. So, and then, you know, people came in and were sitting by us, like, not by us, but like at tables next to us and stuff. So it just felt kind of awkward pulling out my camera and talking to it. So that's how come I didn't film too much, but I did film a little bit because I still wanted to document it. Most of the time in the clips, he did do chin. For a long time, I didn't let him do that. That's his light pressure therapy task, because when I'm in chairs, I don't want him to jump up on chairs. I think it's rude to have a service dog jumping up on my lap while I'm at a restaurant, which is why I trained him light pressure therapy for when I'm sitting in a chair, rather than if I'm standing, he'll alert, and then I'll do deep pressure, or if light pressure isn't enough pressure, then I'll do deep pressure. I'll just move to the floor out of the way. That's not really feasible in restaurants, but light pressure normally works, and then I have the sensory input of petting his ears. So that typically works if I'm sitting in a chair anyway. But yeah, for a long time I didn't like him doing it just because, you know, I was always scared, you know, if handlers see this, they're going to think he's fake because he's not tucked. You know, people are going to look at him and think he's begging, but they do that even when he's tucked and looking up at me. They're like, oh, begging dog. Newsflash, he's not begging. He's trained to watch me, and he's watching me, so he doesn't miss an alert. And I've told people that because they're like, oh, he wants your food, and I'm like, no, he's making sure he doesn't miss an alert. Like, he's not wanting my food right now. He's a very well-trained service dog. So for a long time, I didn't let him do deep pressure or light pressure therapy in restaurants, but recently I've just found out, you know, I don't really care. I know he's tasking, he's under control according to the ADA. He's doing everything he's supposed to. He's not on the chair. Like, I feel like if he was up on me, then obviously I could get kicked out because he'd be on the chair. But putting his head in my lap, he's not on the chair. He's just standing there doing his thing, what he's been trained to do. So I've discovered I don't care if people think he's fake. If a handler walks by and says, oh, he should be tucked, I'm like, I don't care. I know he's tasking. It helps me. He did that the entire time at the restaurant. I just had my hand on his head while I was petting him. It was my first time. My first time even taking the bus there by myself. So I was really, really panicked as much as I, you know, was excited. It was a lot for me to gut it up and, you know, leave my house and adventure out on my own for the first time. It was a lot. So I was really nervous. So I was really thankful that I had his light pressure tasks because I could not have done it without those. So he did do that like the entire time. At the end, I finally calmed down, and so he laid down, and that was like right when I was done eating. I calmed down enough, and as soon as I'm calm, he just lays back down. So he's very well trained. He knows when I'm nervous. He feeds off of it, and he always has. So I shaped that into the behaviors I want, and he does it perfectly. So yeah, so he did stand there and put his chin on my lap, but that's okay because that's what got me through it, and that was one of his tasks that he's been trained to do. And since I was extra nervous being by myself and doing a whole bunch of new firsts, that's all right. That's what we had to do. So I kind of explained outside of the restaurant. I don't know. I might just explain that now and then not put in that clip. I don't know because I was still kind of nervous in that clip. You want a belly rub? How could you belly rub? But I always, and they were really nice there. I always tip accordingly, like. With a service dog, I feel like if they're really good to me as a team, then I'll give them a good tip. If they treat me like dirt or, something like that, or try and deny me or something, then I don't leave such a good tip. I really do tip, like, how I feel it. Like, if I feel like they treated me like crap, then I won't tip. So I'll tip how I feel. And I like giving bigger tips just because I feel like people do a lot for their jobs. Like, not too big of a tip, but I'll give a little bit extra than what the typical like tip amount is. But she was really, really good. When I came in, she, asked how many people, so I told her one, but then I always say, I have a service dog, so it'd be nice to have, space around me and somewhere against the wall, because his tail often sticks out, because he has a long tail. He'll be tucked perfectly, but sometimes his tail will stick out or something. It's just easier. Even though they can't technically segregate me, I just kind of feel more comfortable. Like, there are still people around me and everything, but, like, I just feel more comfortable being against the wall with only one other table across from us. Just because I do take into account that people do have dog allergies. They can't deny me because of that. However, if I can get a table with only one across from me rather than, 4 around me, then I'll go with the one across from me, just to try and respect everyone. And it's easier to have him in a bigger space. Like, if they would have put me in a one-man table, that would have been way too small to have a service dog. A big service dog. So, because before having a service dog, I never thought about tucking under tables and how, like, small some tables are, that he just, no matter how tight he tucks, it's not going to work. He's a big boy, and even if he tucks small, sometimes he's out. And sometimes I do let him just sit under the table, and that's not like a service dog tuck. But sometimes that really is the best position, specifically if they have the bars that are uncomfortable to lay on. I don't want him to get bruised from laying on bars because I told him to. So I always take that into account on how he's feeling. I wouldn't want to lay across bars. I won't make him very often. So sometimes, or if it's a smaller table and when he's tucked, if he'll stick out a little, like a butt of his tail or something, then often I'll just allow him to sit under there. Because sometimes that is best. Like, he'll kind of hunch his head down and sit there, and sometimes that really is best so he's not out in the way, because he's not as long. So, I really do like him to be comfortable. Like, at restaurants, he has to be under the table, obviously, but I do really like him to be comfortable, whatever that is. But today he mostly just tasked because he's exhausted. We went to the park, then I came back here, and I wasn't even going to go out. I was going to post it on Instagram, like, I'm tired now. But then all of a sudden, I got a burst of energy, and we went on an adventure. Which I'm really thankful for because it was really fun, like, to go out as an adult. I won't lie, I did stop by my mom's house and then I had her drive me home. I stayed there for a little bit, and relaxed and talked to her. So I won't lie, I did have a ride home, which is why there's not a bus coming home clip, because it was just easier to. My lungs are tired, so I'm probably going to end this soon, which is good because it's already at 9 minutes. But yeah, so she drove me home, which was nice because I was honestly tired. Part of the stress and then the walking and then the exertion of everything just added on it. So it was really, like, hard on me. So it was good to have a ride home and just kind of be like, okay, well, I did it at least. I didn't have her drive me to and from the restaurant. I just had her drive me home. But I still walked to her house, so she could. So that was nice. Then I got a visit with her, and then I had her drive me home, which was good because I was tired at that point, and after the long day of doing something different, So I think that's going to be my vlog for today. Sorry I haven't been uploading. Oh, that's the other thing I need to talk about. Oh, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading. I got my wisdom teeth out. Well, my whole schedule's changed because of personal reasons. So I haven't been having much time to film or edit or anything. And then, yeah. And then I got my wisdom teeth out last week, and so I was down for the week. I healed nicely, though I hardly got swollen at all. Well, I only had one side. Apparently I have small airways, and then with my health conditions, and then I think there was one other reason. I can't remember now. Got his ball. He just got these new toys. He's very excited about it. He got all four of these are new. It's got a lot of new toys around here. He loves his tennis balls. But yeah, so I had 2 of my wisdom teeth out last week. He didn't want to keep me too long because of my health conditions. So I had 2 wisdom teeth out last week, and then and because of my TMJ, that was the other reason. He didn't want me, yeah, to have my mouth open too long. Bless you. So I had 2 of those out last week, and then at the end of this month, I'm having 2 more out, so I'll be down for a week again. So that's the other reason, but there's just a lot of reasons, I guess. So sorry for the inactivity lately. I'll film when I can and when I see fit. I also have a new phone, so I don't have the editor I was using, so I'll probably just move this to my laptop now that I have the good editor anyway. It just takes a lot to do that, because I have to, it just does. But my lungs are getting tired. Yeah, so I'm just, yeah. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm really proud of ourselves. We accomplished a big goal, and my date was so adorable. Were you so cute? My dinner date. My dinner date. So I'm going to get my pajamas and take it easy for a little while, huh? Oh, he tripped over it. Oh, you couldn't even see that. I'm obviously tired, so my lungs hurt and all the things, so. Oh, yeah, you're so silly. He's like, Mama, play with me. Okay, Batches, we gotta do the outro. Do you want to do the outro? Oh, you do? Okay, let's do the outro. Say it. Okay, say it. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all things, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys. Wait, go. Bye, guys. Hello everyone, thanks for visiting my channel at Officially Lydia's Life. Please like, subscribe, turn on those bell notifications, and leave a nice comment if you have something to say. Thanks, bye.